This is your CW22 and minority Z28 community calendar. The 51st annual Visions of Sugar Plum's Holiday Art and Gift Show will take place November 6th through the 8th at the Quail Hollow Swim Club in Raleigh. For more information, visit visionsofsugarplumsraleigh.com. Support local artists and get a jump start on your holiday shopping at the Fall Arts Fair at Frank Fletcher Park in Cary, Saturday, November 8th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, visit raleighnc.gov/arts.
How y'all doing out there? I want to welcome you back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the TPP, the Tremaine Perry Podcast. I'm your host. Some folks call me Trey. Other people call me Tremaine. Don't matter what you call me, long as you call me. Here on my podcast to live react to this week's episode of NXT. Before I continue, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. 400 some videos that I put out there. Like them, comment on them, share them with your friends, and don't forget to follow me on your social media accounts. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Now let's begin.
Come sit with us
Yeet.
each month and let's grow stronger together. Tune in wherever you get your podcasts.
Any second now, it's gonna go live on CW in my area. I don't know what channel NXT comes on in your area, but for me and mine, it's on CW channel 2, CW 22. What up, Harrison? How you doing?
We all have a little dog in us.
Hope all's well with you.
Something to that ring that you ain't never seen before.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it, man. Look, I got off work on time for it, bro. I had to rush home, get on the camera. No worries. I'm glad you made it, man. I'm glad you made it, bro. Here we go. Then, woo! If you smell now, acknowledge me. You can't see me. Forever. Together. Let's go. Yeah, coincidence. $1 million from now, I won't remember Aaron. $1 million from now, I won't be thinking about Randy's stupid ass. $1 million from now, I won't remember Aaron. $1 million from now, I won't be thinking about Randy pattern buttholes. Because she's a butthole. Randy is, that is. What up, James Money? How you doing? Welcome in. I'll be here, Harrison. Hello from Amsterdam. All right, Jim, I see you. First time I had somebody chime in from Amsterdam. Welcome in. Well, greetings from North Carolina, United States. Thanks for tuning in. Am I a boxer? No, I'm not, Jim. I'm just a big WWE fanatic. Avid WWE fan since birth. I just look like I'm a boxer or a wrestler. I'm not. I just look the part, but I'm not it. Tatum Paxley making her way to the ring. I assume y'all can hear me because you're talking to me. Yeet, I hear you, Martha. Yeet is right. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Don't retract that. Keep that yeet going. They're starting out with the 6-woman tag match because it's Tatum Paxley, Izzi Dame, and Lola Vice versus Fatal Influence. That's how we're starting the night out. Let's go. They're starting out with the 6-woman. I hear you, no yeet, Trevor. You think what you want to think. Roman Reigns OTC, I agree. Favorite WrestleMania of all time? WrestleMania 41, because I was at Allegiant Stadium for that, so that's my favorite WrestleMania of all time. My first time in Vegas, my first time at Mania. So that's my personal favorite WrestleMania of all time. Road Warriors all the way. I like Road Warriors. Animal and Hulk. I grew up watching them. The shoulder pads with spikes on it, man, they were dope. They played a major part of me liking wrestling as a kid. I'm more the old school fan than the new school. I like it all. The new school wouldn't be what it is now if it wasn't for the old school. Man, Lola Vice, shucky, ducky, quack, quack. For those of you with your bingo cards, there it is. I just said it, and it ain't even 5 minutes into the show. Lola Vice, so fine. Shucky, ducky, quack, quack. As I remember one time Booker called her a spicy meatball. Ron Simmons fan. I still am too, bro. I like Ron Simmons. I remember meeting him in the concourse at an arena one day when I was at a live event, surrounded by fans. I walked up to him. I got to say hey and shake his hand. Didn't get his autograph. Didn't get a picture because this was before I was, trying to amass my Wall of Fame. Fallon Henley's another shucky ducky quack quack. Laney Reed's growing on me. She's still weird seeing her instead of Jasmine Nix on that team in that faction. You saw him and Sting against Vader and Cactus Jack as a kid. Wow. I know that memory lives on just like all mine do. Like when I met DDP. When I went to my first ever War Games, back when it was a WCW Fall Brawl War Games. I remember going to that. That was my first time seeing two rings side by side. Jeff Hardy is the GOAT. I agree with you 1,000%, Vince. How you doing? Jeremy, I see you. What's up? How you doing? Thank you guys for keeping it respectable in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going all night. Starting us out is Tatum, Paxley, and JC Jane getting it on. If you can't get along, get it on. Matt Hardy doesn't get enough love. I agree. I agree with that as well. Shawn Michaels is a GOAT, but he's not as much of a GOAT as John Cena. He is, but apples, oranges, peaches, plums. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. Really, the true GOAT is Ron Killings, a.k.a. R-Truth. As nice as he was to me Saturday night, he's my new favorite wrestler of all time after that night, that experience. Current CM Punk is lame and Jey Uso is being pushed way too much. Disagree on both of those angles, on both of those comments, Vincent. We were on the same page until you said that. CM Punk is the complete opposite of lame. And Jey Uso is not being pushed enough. You can't help what the crowd likes, bro. You see all them people yeeting? His fan interactions with the kids, have them yeeting with him during his entrance. How do you hate that? How do you say that's being pushed too much? Bro, that's a tough one. That's a tough trivia question. Oh, man, I don't know the answer. Lucky guess. Don't fail me now. LA Knight over Jay, disagree. Jay over LA Knight all day long. You're 42, so I know we grew up on different eras of wrestling. No, we didn't, because I'm 1 year older than you, actually, Han. So we grew up in the same exact era of wrestling. Dominant is the greatest. Whatever. All right. I'm disagreeing with you all night long, apparently, Vincent, because that's the worst comment you could have said. Dominant is the greatest 20-year vet. 1,010% disagree with that comment. 100 million trillion times disagree with that comment about Dom. I love Jey Uso too. Who's better, Eddie or Ray? Ray. What's next for Jey Uso? Good question. I think he might return to heel though, especially the way him and Jimmy been beefing. What do I think about Big Bad Vader? Big Van Vader? Classic. He's a legend, man. He's part of my childhood growing up. He was around when the Road Warriors was around, you know? Nice titles. Thank you for the compliment. Appreciate it. Ray will whoop Dom in the ring. 1,000% agree with you, Thomas. What up, Barry? How you doing? Rhea is the mommy. Okay, I can halfway agree with you on that one. Yeah, I got that. I can see that. Haven't followed wrestling in a while, so I follow it all day long since I'm a kid. Since I was 2 years old, I just grow more of a addict to wrestling as the years go by. Vader sucks. Everybody's got their opinion, bro. That's not mine. That's yours. Yo, I love John Cena. I love John Cena too. I saw Ron take the title from Vader. Ron Simmons, nice. JD got a big head. Yes, he does. That's why I call him JD McBighead. Hornswoggle is on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling, better than Undertaker. Now I know you're just playing. Now I know you're joking. Now I know you. What are you smoking? What have you done? What are you on to say that Hornswoggle is a better wrestler than Undertaker? Seriously.
Not something you get to do. Lawn care is not a hobby.
I can't take away nothing from Chris Benoit in the ring, but what he did in real life is horrible. That's all I'm gonna say about that topic. That person.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us. You're watching TV, not supervising it. Sit down and relax.
Do you own a dishwasher but only use it for storage, or is it?
I've been asked that before. Who's my Mount Rushmore WWE all time? Why y'all gotta put me out there like that?
Does the work for you with temperatures up to 140 degrees. Too hot for him.
John Cena, Roman Reigns, R-Truth.
Sanitizing cycle. Load pots, pans, and tableware at the bottom with plastic and glassware on top.
Hogan, there's my Mount Rushmore. Real quick one. Do I ever play WWE 2K? Yes, I play WWE 2K25 as often as I can. You still have the glasses. You still got the swag you had when you were 10, all the memorabilia. Keep that, bro. It's gonna be worth money one day. Seth Rollins is better than Jey Uso. Disagree. Sid Vicious was a beast. I can agree with that one.
The upgraded strip has 75% more scrubbing power.
Welcome back, Harrison. Hope you are doing well. Do I have any cool Andre the Giant? No, I don't have any Andre the Giant memorabilia or swag. John Cena's the GOAT. 1,000% agree with that one. Let me guess, John Cena is your favorite wrestler, right? Wrong. Used to be until I met Ron Killings, R-Truth, this past Saturday, and he made my day being such a nice person. So now Ron Killings, a.k.a. R-Truth, is my favorite wrestler of all time. I hate what they are doing with the retirement. Okay. Like I said, everybody's got their opinion. That's just mine that I express on my podcast. Y'all's might be different.
All you gotta do is speak into the remote. Houston Rockets. See?
On paper, Seth Rollins might be a better wrestler than Jay, but I feel like in other areas, Jay's better. As far as popularity goes, he's probably a better person in real life. I don't know, I never met him before. Neither one of them. So like, okay, this is a wrestling podcast, so stick to wrestling comments only. But yes, I do like that dessert tiramisu. K Quick, yeah, that's what his moniker used to be. He used to be K Quick back in the day. You can call him whatever you want. You know what I'm talking about. I met him this past Saturday. The video of me meeting him is on my YouTube channel. The cinema retirement is sad. I'm disappointed he's retiring. Do I think Triple H intentionally snubbed The Miz on the Cena tour? Probably. I don't know. But that sounds about right because Miz is a jerk. Where'd I meet R-Truth? I met him in Raleigh at a concert. He was in concert this past Saturday at the Tin Roof in Raleigh, which is like 20 miles from my house. I got to go meet him, get his autograph. I got 2 different pictures. Matter of fact, I got 4 different autographs from him. He autographed that action figure. I don't want to pull it down because I'm playing trivia, but I'll show you in a minute. Look at the videos on my YouTube. That'll show you everything I'm talking about. Yeah, you definitely should have elaborated more on that. I'm trying to read all your comments as they're coming through. Keep them coming. Who famously wore a meat dress to the 2010 MTV Video Music Awards? I assume Lady Gaga, because that sounds like something she would do compared to Cher or Marilyn Monroe. Mount Rushmore, Shawn Michaels, Vader, Macho Man, Razor Ramon. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Nice Mount Rushmore, bro. I love R-Truth too. I've been following him since TNA. I've been following him since the whole 20-something years of his career. 25 years? 30 years he's been doing it? You're where? In Wilmington? Nice. That's not too far from me. I'm in Raleigh, 10 miles from Raleigh. A little place called Nightdale. Trish Stratus, Lita. Ain't got to think twice on that one. Because she was super nice to me at WrestleCade last year in that picture. Best era of wrestling? Ruthless Aggression. No, Attitude Era. I almost said it, but Attitude Era was a little bit better than Ruthless Aggression Era. They're both really good, but Attitude Era was what made the Ruthless Aggression Era what it was. It shaped it.
Right back up. Oh, Tatum dropped shoulders into the cover, shifted weight, and another near fall. Lady read on the outside.
Trying to see if I missed any of y'all's comments. I think I touched on them all.
Having to save her partner, save her friend, and trying not to rally Tatum in this moment. Come on, Ref. Do your job. Do your job, Ref. Inside cradle, shoulders down. Look at Izzi. Izzi. Oh, not like that. Oh, so close.
Michael Belmont, I see you. Yeah, I'm barnyard flexing. I'm barnyard flexing. Thoughts on the Vision CM Punk storyline that it sets out? I feel like Brock Lesnar's probably going to come back and join them, and it's going to be even worse than it is. I don't like Brock Lesnar. You're so bummed we never got to see Sting and Undertaker. That would be sick. Touching on all the comments that I didn't mention earlier. I think I've caught up on all of them now. Dr. Death Steve Williams. I haven't heard that name in a while. I agree with Brett and Owen being the best technical wrestlers. Wendell, I think Bella will betray Stephanie Victor. I was thinking that last night on Raw, man. That moment in the backstage area and Stephanie Victor walked away and Nikki Bella had that look on her face like she was like plotting something. It's only a matter of time with that, I feel like. Probably shaping up to be at War Games. And with that one, I think I've answered all the chat or responded to them all. Remember watching Undertaker? It was Mark. JC Jane just won the match for Fatal Influence. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I should have been, but she pinned Izzy Dame. Okay. All right, back to y'all's current chat. I love Lita because she was part of Hardy Boys, but Trish was my heart. I can agree with you on that one. See, some things we agree on, Vincent. Some things we don't. We're like half and half. Who's better, John Cena or Hogan? John Cena, Jacob. I ain't got to think twice on that one either. Attitude Era for sure. Yeah, I agree. Edge or CM Punk? CM Punk. You got a Seahawks hat autographed by Seth Rollins in Washington State. Nice. Keep that thing in mint condition. You still have 80s. You still have 80 in the box of the figures from the 90s. Again, keep them in good condition. That's going to be worth money. Yo, what's up with your problem child? How you doing? Favorite wrestler? I said it before. I'll say it again. Ron Killings, R-Truth. Favorite wrestler of all time for me right now. It's probably going to always be that way because how he treated me so kindly this past Saturday. It's going to happen. Your Mount Rushmore is Jeff Hardy, Austin, Booker T, Undertaker. Not a bad Mount Rushmore. Okay, I see that. Steph and Bella definitely at War Games or another PLE. Yep, that's a rivalry waiting to happen. And now we got Ludwig Kaiser, a.k.a. El Grande Americano, in the locker room talking to Josh Briggs with the other two masked individuals standing beside him. The Hardy Boys stay 10 minutes from you. That's right, because you're in Wilmington. Aren't you the one that said you were from Wilmington? I knew that Cameron was close. I think it's like 2 hours from me. I looked it up once. Blood and Guts, AEW, you can have all that. Not my speed. I'm going to pass. I'm not going to turn up for that one. Even though it's in my home state, I'm not going. Grande Americano is Tommaso Ciampa. I don't think that's Tommaso Ciampa. I'm still stuck on that being Ludwig Kaiser. Because we see Tommaso Ciampa on TV. He's a little bit too tall to be Tommaso Ciampa. Kalani Jordan explains her actions tonight after the break, actually. Oh, Jeff Hardy lives in Middlesex. That's far closer than I thought then. I thought they both lived in Cameron. I guess just Matt lives in Cameron. And this cool WrestleMania commercial that they got out now. You had a chance to meet Shawn Michaels at Shriners Children's Hospital when you was 13 in Vancouver in the Height of the DX era. Sweet. Rey Mysterio GOAT. Agree. I was saying R-Truth joke about Triple H being Tommaso Ciampa. Haha. Oh, I get it now. It's a that went right over my head. Obviously, I get it now. And y'all talking about my belts. Who was asked saying nice titles? Which one? Because I got that one too. I like doing that. Do the Triple H pose with it, like as I goof on it at the end. But you get what I'm trying to do. If my NXT belt was around my waist, it'd be easier to do that. 3-belt tray. I got a reputation to keep up. You still have the hat autograph. Nice. I'm Barnyard Flexing. I'm Barnyard Flexing. That song is so cool. If you haven't heard that song about Ron Killings, check it out. Barnyard Flexing. Yeah, here it is. Like NXT 2.0 belt too. I like it. I like it more than the black and gold, to be honest. I'm preemptively typing this in before I share the stream. This is not for any of you guys in the chat right now, because you all are being super kind to me. This is for people that are about to come jumping in here, because I'm about to share the stream. Every time I share my link to this podcast on Twitter, aka X, trolls come out the woodwork. So get ready. My belts are 100% real, by the way. Made by Miles shouted me out. Nice. Have y'all ever heard the saying, the squeaky wheel gets the grease? That just happened to me because I made enough noise that I finally got some feedback from the guy who organized the concert this past Saturday. I don't even know his last name. It's Made by Miles. It's this right here. I got a koozie from there. That's who organized the Ron Killings concert Saturday, and he messaged me back about one of the videos I shared from that event. Do I have any AEW belts? I do not. I only got these 3. Wrestling ain't the same no more. 1990 to 2015 was the best. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. Rip Scott Hall, I agree. Really? I mean, yeah, okay. I can't deny that. It's not wrestling is not the same anymore. You're right. Attitude Era was probably the best era ever because Stone Cold was out there stunning Vince every single week on Raw, and I was loving it. But still, today's wrestling is still good. It might not be as good, but it's still good. I feel they rushed Punk win. I would have liked to see Braun's hijack title for a few weeks and then ladder match for the title breaker versus Punk, PLE or something along those lines. I mean, that's a good booking. I can see that happening. Rip Owen Hart, agree at that. Favorite era? Attitude Era. I said it earlier in this stream, like 10 minutes ago or less. Logan Paul angle seems to be predictable now. I don't like him. I wish he would go away. I don't like him or Brock Lesnar. They both need to go fly a kite. Finn Balor or CM Punk off of Pure Wrestling. Finn Balor or CM Punk off of Pure Wrestling. Nah, that's tough. I gotta go Finn on that one. Because Finn, he was doing it in Japan and everywhere else. He was winning titles over there. Right now, Paul's horrible. I'm talking about in general, man. I don't like that dude. I got bad vibes from him. I bet even in real life, like behind the scenes. Probably a jerk. Arrogant prick. Finn is definitely underrated. Need to bring back the demon persona. I love that with that war paint. Freaking awesome. It made my hair stand up on my arm. That's showing what happened last Tuesday when Kalani Jordan used the title to win against Jordan Grace. Hit her in the head with it. Behind the ref's back. Samantha Baxter, what are you trying to say? Did you just have like a stroke or something? What is that message supposed to be? Anyway, bring back the cowboy hat. You really want me to bring the cowboy hat to JBL look? Really? You like that, Kelly? I mean, I'll do it. It's right there. I'm really looking at it. I can. It's just like 5 feet away. If y'all want me to transform into JB Trey, you think Y2J returns in January? I hope so. I hope he returns sooner and has the last match against John Cena. What up, Galaxy? How you doing? What kind of question is that, Humberto? Do I know who Rhea Ripley is? Of course. How do I not know who Rhea Ripley is, being a hardcore, diehard wrestling fan? Anyway, do I think they should have ended Undertaker's streak, or it should be unbeaten? That should not have, especially by no Brock Lesnar. He should have retired undefeated at WrestleMania. Period. What else? Who's my favorite luchador in WWE? Rey Mysterio. But Penta and Dragon Lee are close runners-up. Humberto, I done answered your question once. I'm going to answer it again. Yes, I know who Rhea Ripley is. That is a dumb question considering how much of a fan I am. Dumb question. Lesnar had no business ending the record. He needed it. I agree. Bet you can act like me. Bet you can. Bet you can do it with the belts. I bet you can. Dragon Lee got some really good moves. Agree. Ray versus Dom for AAA Mega Championship. I hope Ray beats him if that happens. Meanwhile, Kalani Jordan was talking to the women's locker room. I don't know what was said, but she walked away from him. No, Dominic. He just said he was the greatest luchador. It has to be true. I do not like Dom either. That's another. He's in the same category as Logan Paul, Brock Lesnar, MJF, Gunther, Nia Jax. All those people I can't stand. I respect them because stepping them ropes, they do what they do. But as far as me liking them, I ain't gotta like them. I can respect them without liking them. I picked Ray. Cena taps out to Gunther in his final match. Don't put that in the universe. Don't do that to my boy. He needs to beat Brock Lesnar and Gunther at the same time for his final match. Lay them both out and then walk away. How long do you think Dom's reign will last as IC champ? Hopefully not much longer at all. I was hoping he lost to AJ Styles. I was really hoping he would lose it to Penta this past weekend at Saturday night's main event. Yes, there is stupid questions. Like whoever was asking me if I know who Rhea Ripley is. That's a dumb question. Dom deserves more. No, he doesn't. I disagree with you again. Again, we sometimes on the same wavelength, Vincent, and other times it's like right then, I'm not agreeing with you at all. Triple H should have ended his streak, not Brock Lesnar. I think nobody should have ended the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania. Just like Cody Rhodes should not have beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania that year. Roman Reigns should be currently longer reigning champion than Bruno Sammartino. They should have let Cody beat Seth Rollins or somebody else that year and let Roman retain and beat Bruno's record. My opinion. Been doing it 20 years and he'll be doing it 20 more. Go sit down somewhere, Vincent. Go take a chill pill. You need to reality check. You need an attitude adjustment. Literally and figuratively. I agree with you on that. Cody Rhodes being overrated. I can agree with you on that one. See, hit or miss. One comment we agree on, the next one you say, I don't agree at all. Y2J Royal Rumble number 29. We'll see. When do I think Judgment Day will break up? They've been on the rocks for a while, but I'm thinking when Liv gets back. Whenever Liv Morgan returns from her injury, that's probably when Judgment Day will break up. Let me do something for Kelly. Since Kelly, by popular demand, I got you. Enjoy the Wall of Fame for a second while I come back into the frame with the yeehaw. Since Kelly insisted on me bringing it back, I'll bring it back and see how much heat I can get since people like to hate and troll. I'm born your flicks. I'm born your flicks. Kind of sad how they only let Punk win when Rollins goes away. Yep, I agree with you on that one, Malik. His first match was a ladder match. Just saying. I hear you just saying. How's my Tuesday going, Trey? What are your thoughts on CM Punk winning the championship? My Tuesday's going well. Can't complain. My daytime job was a little bit rocky, but I made it through. And my view on CM Punk winning the championship, well deserved, especially after what happened with Seth Rollins cash in. I don't know if we're best friends, Vincent. I wouldn't go that far with it. We disagree too much, but I guess friends do disagree. Also, if anybody should beat Taker Street, I should. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Shawn Michaels beating the streak, if anybody. Will Liv Morgan return? Dominic Mysterio will officially enter the second season of Love Triangle. That's funny. That made me laugh. You're not wrong. Wow. Yeah, first it was Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and then this will be Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Love Triangle. I see what you mean. Watch somebody come in here talking smack because I'm wearing the hat. That's what happened last night. I'm just waiting. Where the haters at? I know they're coming. New here, love the channel, love my positivity. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. You respect the hat. I appreciate you. Thank you, partner. 2-5 greatest rivalry. Oh, top 5 greatest rivalry? It's not the hat. Well, it's not you either. How about that? HJID8X94. Get a better username. How about that? Don't be my first troll tonight. I got something for you. Who do I think John Cena going to wrestle in his final match? I'm hoping for Joe Hendry. If not Joe Hendry, then Chris Jericho. Meanwhile, Kalani Jordan is in the ring, yapping. Love the big gold belt, respect the belt. Thank you, I appreciate that, Tommy. How about the NXT 2.0 belt? With the DX shirt on. I like it. X with the X. I couldn't have planned that any better. I believe in Joe Hendry as well, Amara. That's my guy. That's my guy. You look too light to be a champion. Get some muscles. How about you go get a life, Swoops? How about you be a kinder person? All right. Here's how it's gonna go. Here's how this is gonna play out right here, right now. Swoops and HJID8X94. Either change your tones. You got 10 seconds to start making your comments better, or else I'm gonna ban you both. How about it? Y'all, my first trolls of the night. I'm gonna type it in the chat again, because this is what you trolls need to do. Take a page out of John Cena's book and rise above hate and be better. Be a better human being. How about that? Now say something else out of pocket and see what happens. Oh, I'm gonna let them run my channel up because I got something for them. Say something out of pocket. You, them, or anybody for that matter. I don't need no mod to do it myself. I'll handle it myself.
Are you one of the millions of Americans who suffer from an upset stomach after a big meal? Try Pepto-Bismol.
Delete! Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You coward punk. No, trolls don't really want none. Why you stubborn for? You need to go somewhere. Every one of you run your mouth, gonna get banned. Be cooler, you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. You ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You coward punk. No, trolls don't really want none. You need to get lost under a bridge somewhere, acting like some children. Put them in timeout or something. Always run your mouth and stay mad jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. And that's the bottom line, because 3 Belt Trey said so. What?
Get your go-to. Second, have what she's having. What he's having. Go on, try it all while you still can. Starting at $13.99.
Who else want it? I'll ban you all night long. It don't matter to me. Thank you for the free subscriber, because you gotta subscribe to be able to participate in live chat. So for them to say them hateful things to me, they have to hit the subscribe button first. So thank you for subscribing. Get on the road and go, punks.
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease.
Now to go back to the people who are actually cool in the chat and reply to their comments.
Including non-surgical options.
HJID, doesn't matter what your name is, I'm banning you too, just because you on my bad side. As Jeff Jarrett would say, don't piss me off.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance.
What are you eating? What are you eating? Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
True, on the NXT, I'm old school. Haters gonna hate. Exactly. Haters gonna hate. Let them do their job. I'm using the hate and negativity as a positive influence to others. Jerks. That's all they are. They jealous. They just mad at their life is so bad and miserable that they have to take it out on me. Trying to rain on my parade and bring me down to their level. Soaking of Haker's WrestleMania streak. What if it had been Bray Wyatt to in the streak? Wow, as the Fiend even. Wow, now that I can live with. Better than Brock Lesnar beating him. What is The Rock going to do at WrestleMania? Probably nothing, like he did last year at WrestleMania, like he did a few months ago. Nothing. Jey Uso is getting too much hate, just like myself. Jey Uso receives hate just like I receive hate. Just like Mercedes Moné with her 12 belts. People hate on that all the time, but I love it. Can't get enough of it. Jey Uso isn't just a great... I disagree with you again, Vincent, talking about Jey Uso isn't a good wrestler. People, speak some sense into this man talking about Jey Uso is not a great wrestler. I could not disagree with you more on that comment as well, Vincent. And you're going to say we're best friends. How are we best friends? Anyway, thank you for complimenting my bars, Cadet. He's got the crowd. Dom is not good. Agreed, Dom is not good. I agree with you, Amara. WWE is real, people are fake. That's my comment on that, Cadet. What up, Timothy? How you doing? I didn't subscribe though. You didn't subscribe and you're still able to participate in the chat? Well, I gotta change that.
And we stepping on every single thought that get in the way of that. What we did to those 3 teams that night, that was just a glimpse of what's to come to the entire tag team division. They don't got our struggles. They don't got our rage.
It's about to be. I thought I did change it that way, but I guess I did not. But it's about to be. Thanks for telling me. I could have sworn I put it on though. Where that though? And meanwhile, we got OTM talking to, I forget who that fine interviewer is, and then Chase U enters the frame. Live chat.
Relax, what's going on? Take out to the ER right now. No, it's okay. No ER business necessary. I got this. I'm handling it. I ain't think so. I got it.
But like somebody else said, bad publicity is good publicity, right? People coming in here, jaw jacking, saying mean things is better than nobody coming in here at all, right?
I think that might be the first time you agree with Andre Chase.
I think I gotta be on YouTube Studio to change it. Josh Briggs making his way to the ring. Seriously, I will block anybody that needs to. I don't care. I don't need y'all subscriptions. I don't need y'all negativity in my life. Vincent, you I don't know how to turn it on. Maybe I can open a different tab on my laptop and do it then. It was on at one point. I don't know why it's not on anymore. Mercedes is the GOAT. Agree, 1,010% agree with that comment. Cheers to me. You're awesome. Who do I think is going to win the Cena tournament? Whew, that's a tough one. I got to see who else is involved in it first, Tommy. And thanks for the compliment. I appreciate you. Jeff Hardy deserves to keep the WWE Championship longer than he had. Agree. See, there we go. One comment I agree on with you, Vincent. The next one I don't. We're going back and forth all night long, apparently. And now Ludwig Kaiser making his way to the ring. Like to sit up, bro, and the championships. Nothing but love. Thank you, David. Thank you. It's like a breath of fresh air when I hear people say good things to me. Thank you for that. My camera's a little lopsided, but I'm here, bro. Appreciate that. Good look. That's a little better. I worked hard to get this studio the way it looks, so thank you for complimenting it. Cody McNeil, how you doing? Jay Uso has skills. See, Tommy gets it. Me and Tommy on the same page when it comes to Jay. Jimmy over Jay. Disagree again. Trey Global, what is odd? What are you talking about?
I'm glad you know the story because he is competing.
Damien, you should know that this is a... I don't care about your subscription if you're a troll. I don't care about any troll subscribing, to be honest. I've gotten a lot of subscribers the way I've been doing it this far. So whatever I'm doing is working. Whatever you're talking about, Trey Global. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you're trolling me too. Bray Wyatt as the Fiend beating the Street, I think would have been good for sure. Yeah, that would have been a crazy moment. Trey Global, go on. I'm done with you too. Bye. Delete. Thanks for coming. Have a good day. Devon Wilson, see you too. I ain't got time for none of y'all rude comments or being weird to me. I'm just delete you without even hesitating. Bull Rider, I'm not a Bull Rider, Venture. Let them hate, just keep it real. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there and let them sit there and say those horrible, mean things to me in my live chat. If I can block them, I'm gonna block them. I was in the middle of trying to turn it on until people started saying more bad stuff. Can I see the inside of the Money Bank briefcase in the back? In a minute. Remind me in a minute and I'll show you the inside of it. Belts of Fire. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it. Which one, though? Roman Reigns is overrated. Disagree 1,010% with you again, Vincent. Peacemaker. Like the name. Thanks for the compliment. Imagine Kurt Angle in peak Ring of Honor early 2000s. Well, yeah, that would have been sick. All right, back to trying to change these settings on my YouTube so people can't say nothing unless it's something respectable and appropriate. I still don't see the option. I'm looking for it. Oh, I see where I can see my moderators. I never knew this was an option. Wow, look at the hidden users list. Yo, there's like 200 people I've had to block and hide up here. Interesting. Why don't I have the Winged Eagle? Because I haven't saved up enough money to buy it yet. You're a wrestler too? Nice. Favorite belt of all time? Of all time? That's a tough one too. I want to say the Winged Eagle because that's the one I grew up with, like Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, and all them having. But I like the John Cena spinner a lot. Goldberg, the last champ I remember. Wow, you haven't watched in a long time then. What up? CSPALLU 5505. See you in the chat. What's up? I don't know why I love the 2011 TNA World Championship. I'm going to have to look that up. I like the current version of the TNA belt. Does Bret Hart deserve all this hate? No, nobody deserves to be hated on, ever. Harrison, what's up? How you doing? I see you back. You like the big gold belt, but not with the rubies. I like it with the rubies. It makes it stand out more. You want to see a new up-and-comer in the Cena tournament. Someone not already in the business with that ruthless aggression. I could. All right. Well, you think about somebody from the Indies being in the tournament and be his last opponent? Where am I from? I'm from North Carolina. Born, raised, lived here my whole life. Here currently. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to edit that, Cody, before the start of the live. As soon as I log off, I'm gonna try to make that update on my settings. Sad to see AJ Styles about to retire. I remember him back in the day with TNA. I mean, no, right. I'm sad he's retiring too. Hopefully he'll give us a last hurrah, a good last run. He's already given us a good last run by being the tag team champion with Dragon Lee. You love the spinner too. I agree. What up, Joe Spotter? How you doing? Triple H is too obsessed with Jey Uso. Vincent. April Denise. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing? Been thinking about you. Hope all is well. Everything going well with that situation we were talking about? My school self-loved the 10 pounds of gold. My old school self-loved the 10 pounds of gold. Oh, I see what that says. New or old legends better? I guess I would say old legends, I guess, because they made new legends be wanting to be in the business to begin with. So without the old legends, we wouldn't have the new ones. You like the 1995 Tag Team WWF title? I remember those. Those was nice too. Somebody from the Indies in the tournament. All right, that's a possibility, but you know WWE ain't gonna do that. WCW tag titles was nice in the early 90s. Agree. You just posted a new video. I'll check that out later. Glad all is well with you, Preppy. Glad everything's working out. Or April Denise, I'm sorry. AJ was overrated in WWE, but not in TNA. He's not. Vincent, stop. Very good. I have the belt. What Cody has got. Oh, you got the Undisputed Championship. I like that. That's why I ripped the red off the bottom of this one so it can look more like the Undisputed belt. See how it's like gold swoosh at the bottom and not the red?
Do you want free internet? Forever? You got it.
Good point about the tag team with Dragon Lee. He elevates him. Exactly. He's getting the AJ Styles rub. Cena looks different. Yeah, he looks different. He's aged. They're all of us aged, man. Of course he looks different. He's not as young as he used to be.
It's an unprecedented offer. So we'll say it again.
Happy to hear you at 45. You'll definitely get there soon, man. Mike, yeah, I'm a grown-ass man. What's it to you? Big whoop, what you got? Say something else out of pocket. I'm going to show you a comment just to let everybody see what a moron, jabroni you are. Who do you think Dom's next opponent is, and would you love to see The Rock back? Hey, April Denise, are you still in the chat? If so, type one of those messages I can pin for everybody to see. Because Mike P needs to go about it. To me, that was you coming off as a troll, like you're saying I'm a grown-ass man with the championships. I've had people tell me that before. Like last night, Saturday night at the concert, calling us a bunch of grown-ass men out there acting a fool or whatever. I thought that's what you were saying. Thank you, Observer Stuff. How you doing? Welcome in. I've had a lot of them tonight, too. Just like last night. A lot of trolls. They are out in droves. April Denise, I love it. I'm pinning it. You already know. You ain't got to tell me to pin it. That is hilarious. You made me laugh, April Denise. I appreciate that. You always know how to make me smile. Yes, I've had to sing it twice tonight. And I'm not afraid to sing it again. Who were the tag team champs in 95? Owen and Yoko. I think you're right. Never bring The Rock back. I disagree again. Vincent, dude. Observing stuff. This Vincent character, this Vincent individual has been hot and cold all night long. 1 second will say something I agree with a lot, and the next second will say something I completely disagree about. What in the world wrong with him? Bro, you have something more than most people. So bro, you have something more than most. Bro, keep it up, bro. See, this is what you enjoy. I apologize, bro. Have a good night. Thank you, Mike P, for being respectable. I appreciate you. I just thought you were trolling because that's what people like to jump in the chat doing. Sorry I jumped to conclusions. I'm a 39 with 2 or 3 WWE Championship belt replicas. Ignore the haters. I'm trying to, but it's hard when I'm trying to respond to every single comment and acknowledge everybody in the chat. Owen and Yoko or Davey and Yoko. Yeah, that was about right back then. That's who the tag team champions was. You're on Team Trey for sure. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. See? What? James Ellsworth is the best, and I hope I don't get jumped. Just kidding. And then Mike Jones, you're getting banned. And now I get to sing it. Delete! Trolls don't want none. You ain't no fun. You coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. You need to get lost under a bridge somewhere. Acting like some children, put them in timeout or something. Always run their mouth and stay mad jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. Why they stubborn for? They need to go somewhere. Every one of them run their mouth, gonna get banned. Be cooler, you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Them coward punks, no trolls don't really want none. And that's the bottom line. Why? Because 3-Belt Trey said so. That's why. Meanwhile, it's Josh Briggs versus Ludwig Kaiser dressed up as El Grande Americano. And he made him tap out. He made Briggs tap out to a submission to get the win. Bobby Lashley is the GOAT. I mean, he is a good... Yeah, I like Bobby Lashley. I ain't got no problem with that comment. Wow, all caps means you're screaming, bro. How you really feel on the emphasis? I see your emphasis, Sam Vargas. But Vincent, I think The Rock is better in the WWE because of the people's champ. He's people's champ. Yeah, he's the people's champion. That's right. I agree with Joe Potter on that one. You like the belt Madam TA had? It was either, I gotta look that up. Big silver belt. I kind of remember that. Again, I was a kid at that time, so I vaguely remember that belt that Madam TA had. You wanted to hear the troll song? I'm weak. I will clock your T. Get out here now. April Denise, you're so funny. Clock their T. And now we got Kalani Jordan talking to the women's locker room again. Ava got something to say to her.
Okay, well, I want to talk privately, but sure, we can do this in front of everyone. I heard what you said about not defending your knockout title at Gold Rush, and I just wanted to remind you that it's not your decision. Well, Ava,
Tommy McLaughlin, 3-Belt Trey just says he will. Yeah, exactly. 3-Belt Trey just says I just booted your boot your buns out my live chat. Dynamo, what up? How you doing? Welcome in, my friend. Hit you with the Triple H talk with the. What up, Dynamo? Screw you. You're a garbage Canada guy. Talking about WWE is garbage. Screw you, buddy. And the horse you rode in on. And I agree, Madam TA was a legend.
And this is my show. So do you want to act like you call the shots? Sure. You can test your luck tonight against an Olympic gold medalist.
Is it really going to be Kalani Jordan versus Tyra May Steele tonight? That's going to be sick. And now we got Ricky Saints walking around. About to get interviewed. Probably got to get jumped by Trick Williams. Exactly. Get them. All the trolls guys pounce on them every time. Thank you, Dynamo. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your partner. The European belt is underrated. I agree. They need to bring that back, actually. They need to bring back the European Championship and the Hardcore Championship. The one that can be and the 24/7. Bring back both of them, the Hardcore and the 24/7 belt. Make things interesting. Make things, random. Ricky Saints is booked better in WWE, in my opinion. Agree. Agree. Cruiserweight too. Yeah, the 205 Live. Bring back the whole 205 Live TV show even. Light heavyweight. Almost forgot about that one. Maybe Harrison. All right, benefit of the doubt for Mr. Canada guy, whatever his name is. Maybe he's more of an AEW fan than WWE. Maybe that's why he jumped in the live chat and said that immediately. But still, he shouldn't come into the wrestling podcast chat saying wrestling of any way, shape, or form is nothing but good.
Am I in one of those Liberty Mutual commercials where they stand in front of the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual customizes your car?
I'm not ignoring you, Preppy. I heard you.
Yes.
You will clock their teeth so hard they will leave. The way you say that makes me laugh. Talk about clocking their teeth. Like, are you talking about clocking them in the teeth? Is that what you're trying to say? It'll be the real main event if April Denise get on you. I don't mean to be ignoring you. I'm just trying to react to everybody's chat. You know I wouldn't ignore you, April Denise. Canada dude is hating because the Jays lost the World Series. I'm weak. Who better, John Cena or Roman Reigns? Why you gotta put me in that situation, bro? Why? On paper, John Cena, 17-time champion. You can't sleep on that. So I gotta go John Cena. He's been doing it longer and everything. April Denise in the chat, hanging out for the change. You normally be in and out. You're actually hanging out tonight. I like it. Yeah, John Cena has more experience. He's been doing it longer. He's won more championships. They're like Psycho Sid. Yeah, my favorite Psycho Sid moment was when he was like, can we start over? And Mean Gene was like, oh, we're live, pal. That's my favorite moment from him. Exactly. He's called a GOAT for a reason. AEW seems to be on an indie show with WWE veterans that left WWE. To elaborate more on that comment, Thomas, they got veterans that left WWE who aren't medically cleared for WWE, so AEW lets them wrestle and risk permanent paralysis. Yeah. Sing the song again. But I don't have a reason to sing it, Preppy Girl. You just want to hear it, April Denise. You just want to hear me sing the troll song. I need to put it on my video, like my other parodies. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. Why they stubborn for? They need to go somewhere. Every one of them run their mouth, gon' get banned. Be cooler, you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. They need to get lost under a bridge somewhere. Acting like some children, put them in timeout or something. Always run their mouth and stay mad jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. To the beat of AJ Styles' theme song, by the way, because that's my AJ Styles song parody. Anywho, by popular demand, because I like you, April Denise, I sang it for no reason. And you're a band, some of my gun. As I ain't even going to get my hands dirty, like the song says. I'm going to let Dynamo handle that for me. I'll let Dynamo handle that one for me. Got mods on it, no need to get my hands dirty. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. But DeLorean is a coward punk and he don't really want none. Why they stubborn for? They need to go somewhere. Every one of them, one their mouth gonna get banned. Be cooler, you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Buck is a coward punk and he don't really want none. They need to get lost under a bridge somewhere. Acting like some children, put them in timeout or something. Always run their mouth and stay mad jealous. Got mods on it, no need to get my hands dirty. Nope, trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. But DeLorean is a coward punk and he don't really want none. And that's the bottom line. Why? Because 3-Belt Trey said so. That's why. And I'm going to do it one step further. He ain't even worth getting timed out. I'm going to just ban him. Delete! How about it? Now we got a side-by-side interview. Ricky Saints on the left, Trick Williams on the right. Who's better, The Rock or Undertaker? That is tough. That's really tough. I gotta go with The Rock, though. You thought I was The Undertaker? Really? Really? Victor Rivera and Pedro Miles. What? Dude, this is a wrestling podcast. Why are you coming here talking about... Pedro Morales is a wrestler. Never mind. Durkadur. My bad. And I've answered that question. I think The Rock is better than Undertaker. Just my personal opinion. I'm probably going to get heat for that. I want to say Todd Dynamo, but if I had to pick one or the other, The Rock. You don't hate AEW, but they're creative, too focused on blood, etc. Agree. That's why I don't watch it. That's why I'm not watching Blood and Guts. I could go to that PLE in person if I wanted to, because it's like an hour and 45 minutes from my house. But I'm not good. The only reason I would go to Blood and Guts is to see Mercedes Moné and all her 12 belts in their glory, and maybe Tony Storm, Hurt Syndicate. That I wouldn't be going for the Blood and Guts aspect of it. I'll be going for my favorite former WWE wrestlers. Not John Moxley, and I like Darby Allin, but again, too much blood, etc. Like you said. Tell me who's better, Dwayne The Rock Johnson or Undertaker. I've answered that question now twice. All right, April Denise, see when you come back. Run DMC will be proud of that song. I hope that Ron Truth or Ron Killings would watch it. I hope R Truth said I gave him my podcast information. He's like, man, I'm on social media all the time. I'll check you out. So I'm hoping that he gets an earshot of my troll song or my other song parodies and gets me out of obscurity into a better life. You'd be mad and clock their T. The way you say clock their T, though. I've never heard that phrase before you said it, April Denise. If you clock their T, that's hilarious. I don't want Trick Williams to go. I guess if he's going to a main roster, yeah, maybe. I could see that, him going to SmackDown and Raw, but not going in general. And matter of fact, speaking of Trick Williams, him and Ricky Saints just went at it backstage, had a little brawl, a little altercation. And now the match has been made official for next Tuesday. Last man standing match, Ricky Saints, Trick Williams for the NXT Championship next Tuesday on NXT. And now we got Zarya walking out. I don't think Jey Uso was drunk at Saturday night's main event. Who said that? How did you hear that, Dixie? I've answered a question similar to that before, David. How you say your last name? DeCiccio 7082. If I could be sandwiched between two sweaty wrestlers, it would be Blake Monroe, Lyra Valkyria, and a tray meat sandwich with them two as a bread. That would be my. You asked, I answered. Blake Monroe on this side, Lyra Valkyria on this side. I'm a happy camper at that point. Yeah, Punk seemed legit mad. I saw that replay of him Jay didn't receive the neck breaker the right way. He botched that move, and Jay got kicked in the head by CM Punk, a real stiff kick, like for not doing it the right way by Punk. I saw that. It's all over the internet. R-Truth looks real good. I said that to somebody earlier today. He is 53 years old. If y'all look at that video, I'm going to share the link again. I hope to God that I look that good when I'm 53 years old, that I'm able to move like that. You know what I'm saying? Look like that. From top to bottom, from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, he's still cut, ring shape and everything. 53 years old. He said it on stage the other night. I was like, I had no idea. He looked like he was in his late 40s. Or not late 40s, but early 30s. R-Truth does not look his age at all. He looks younger by a lot. Here, I'm going to share the video, the highlight. This highlight will show you what I'm talking about, how he looks so good for his age. And that song is fire. He looked exactly the same as he did 20, 30 years ago.
Trained surgeons, nurses, and specialists. So, how can you make a child smile? Scan or go online to learn more.
Love your plugins but wish you had more scent control? Meet the Febreze Plug Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug, including a cord for flexible.
Where you at, trolls? You normally be talking your yakety yak, smack, smack. Go ahead. Hit me with your best shot. And there's that video. Look at how good Ron Killings looks in that R-Truth.
As you covered, it was like almost a $6,000 job. Endurance covered it. Right now, you can get $300 off any plan.
Why are we talking about food in the chat, Jamie? You gonna jump in the live chat talking about food? You must be hungry. You ain't gonna talk about DDP after that. What? Makes no sense.
Jack Daniels starts here. From cave spring water to sugar maple charcoal to smooth Tennessee whiskey. Made by those who pour everything into their craft.
You guys with your weird comments, I'm about to start banning y'all for that because, dude, be better. Be a better person. Think before you type. And if it's something you think somebody else is going to take out of context or out of perspective, don't say it. I like your name, Pikachu and Charmander, because I love Pokemon Go.
I have to thank physicians for that. They pay what Medicare doesn't. Oh my gosh, you found a lever.
Who should beat Cody for the belt? It's a tough one. John Cena. Ron Killings. R-Truth. That's who should be. R-Truth, they never had a World Heavyweight Championship. Let him have it. Who do I think will win War Games this year? I don't know. It's too early to make the call, man. Whoever team Roman Reigns is on. Roman Reigns versus... I also think... All right, hear me out with this one. Maybe it'll end up being the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six in a War Games match. And if that's the case, I'm going Wyatt Six for the win. Aaron Teagle, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope all is well with you. Who is better, DDP or Sting from WCW? That's another tough one. That is another really tough question. DDP or Sting? I'm going to have to go Sting. And I love DDP. I met him at WrestleCon in Vegas back in April. But I got to go with Sting just because all the things he did coming out the rafters with baseball bat, laying out the NWO, that is why I got to go with Sting. That was a tough one. I had to think about it. And DDP did wear the big gold belt well. Lola Vice, Stephanie Vakir, good answer. That's a nice little sandwich as well. What up, Tyler? How you doing? Who do I think Cody is going to lose the belt to? I already answered that. Is DDP really tall? I think he's like 5'9", because if you look in that picture, we're standing side by side, and he's like good amount taller than me. So I feel like he might be 6 feet tall, to be honest. I can look it up quicker than I can guess. What up, Tyler? How you doing? I see you. Did I see your last comment? Oh, I'm trying to keep up, y'all. Keep them coming. I'll get to them when I can. Meanwhile, we got Zarya versus Ren Sinclair in a speed women's tournament match. Zarya trying to get the belt back for Soul because she had to relinquish it. Chris 211, I got 2 words for you. Suck it and delete. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You're a coward punk. No trolls don't really want none. Why they stubborn for? They need to go somewhere. Every one of you run your mouth, gon' get banned. Be cooler, you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Chris 211 is a coward punk, and he don't really want none. He need to get lost under a bridge somewhere, acting like a child. Put him in timeout or something. Always run their mouth and stay mad jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Chris 211 is a coward punk, and he don't really want none. And that's the bottom line, because 3 Belt Trey said so. Very weird questions, by the way, Tyler. I agree. Did I see your last comment? Where your comment at, Harrison? About you leaving and coming back? That's the last one I saw, really. I'm having to scroll back way far to see your comment. What was it? All-time Cena right now, Roman? That's the last comment I saw from you, Harrison, before you asking me if I saw it. Wow. Zarya just beat Ren Sinclair to advance in the women's speed tournament. I'm from a neighborhood, yes, but I'm not in no gang, so I don't claim no set. I claim the D-Generation X set, if that's one to claim. And that is what gang sign I throw up, if there is one. Got what I mean? Ken X Dog, you're on the sus spectrum. That's why you're getting deleted. Who's the best giant in WWE today? We don't have any, really. That's just it. There is no Andre the Giant, no Big Show, no Giant Gonzalez, no Great Khali. We don't have that right now, so I don't think we have a giant. Damian Priest, maybe, I guess. And he's not really a giant. Well, Obafemi, I guess. Who is better, DDP or Sting? I answered that. I said Sting. How am I feeling about Royal Rumble being in Riyadh? I'm disappointed. It should have stayed in the United States only. That's a staple of Americana. That should not have gone out of the country. You're going to go Sting from WCW? I agree. That's who I would pick over DDP, too. The only reason I picked DDP is because I met him at WrestleCon. That's your dad's favorite wrestler. He had 2 birthday cakes with him on it. Nice. NXT is on, Jamie. Remember DDP from back in the day in AWA? Nice. I'm just going to hide. I already did it. Cool. Oh, I thought this was Tyler Love. All right. Get your people. Bro, see, the ones you're not catching up with. Eric, the American, you are an idiot. That's why you're getting deleted. Aaron Teagle, who do you think is going to win Royal Rumble 226? Jimmy J. How do you say Miss Parker's going to win Royal Rumble? Good predictions. That'd be cool if Miss Parker won the Royal Rumble. I don't have an Intercontinental Championship, Rico. I've only got these 3. I don't have the Winged Eagle. It's on my radar. I've been wanting it for a while. I'm trying to save up my money and get it. Is there better, Rey Mysterio or DDP when he was wrestling? Who is better, DDP or Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio. What channel is wrestling on right now? Where I'm at, it's on the CW. It's a local channel, CW 22. Thank you, Dynamo, for having my back. I appreciate you. Yeah, we don't even have a Mark Henry. There's no giants in wrestling right now. Not wrestling currently. Unless, Eric Rowan? That's the closest thing to a giant we got, if I had to think. Eric Rowan, the guy that's in the Y6. Ain't that his name? Mark Henry will be a champion today. You're probably right. You missed Jinder Mahal. I almost forgot about him. And yes, I'm watching NXT right now. Agree with the Royal Rumble. Who will win the NXT Championship? Ricky Saints or Trick Williams? I guess I hope Ricky Saints retains. How much should I pay for my belts? This is the 2 millimeter. That's why it's not as expensive as the other one. I don't know what's up with you, Jay Smith. That's why you're getting deleted. You don't come in my chat calling me a nerd, even if it is true. Only I can call myself a nerd. How about it? Powerhouse Hobbs. I like him too. That dude's swole. I'd rather not disclose how much I paid for my belts. Only thing I'm gonna say about that is I never paid full price for them. And this is the most expensive one that I paid for. This is the cheapest one. But this one has the most sentimental value I had because it was signed by Diamond Dallas Page, but it's faded. You can't even hardly see his autograph there. It was in real bright gold writing, but now it's gone. Can't find the 4 millimeter gold belts anywhere. That's why you gotta get them while you see them. The time to strike is while the iron's hot. Because things don't be available for long. Especially on WWEshop.com. Soul Sokoa got a giant. Man, he ain't no giant. It's a pineapple head. Thanks for loving the WCW, the Ric Flair drip. I appreciate that. You should break down and buy one. Get one for Christmas. It's right around the corner. That's what I tell people. Wait until like Black Friday, Christmas. That's when stuff on WWEshop.com is like 60% off. And that's when I've got my belts. I've never paid full price. They've always been 40% or more off. I mean, one of them was 60% off. I think it was this one, the NXT belt, that was 60% off. And this one, I think, was 40% off. Keep an eye on those shop discounts, and that's when you're supposed to get them. Never buy them at a show. If you go to a live wrestling event, you're crazy if you buy one there because it's like $600. I will say this much. All three of my belts combined, the total I paid for them, don't cost as much as one of them belts sometimes that they sell at the show or online. Like, I'll say that much. Oh, I was supposed to show you what's in the Money in the Bank briefcase. Who asked me to do that? Powerhouse Hobbs needs to be in the Hurt Syndicate. That'd be sick. My favorite wrestler, Ron Killings, a.k.a. R-Truth. Talatonga. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. He is a giant. You're actually in Brett versus DDP now. Nice. Miz these new shirts. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Red? I should have known that was you. What, bro? I was like, hold on, The Miz? Who's talking about The Miz? Only you. Hey, Red, look at my autographed R-Truth action figure I got Saturday night. R-Truth was so nice. He was so kind, man. But who was asking what's in the Money in the Bank briefcase? Are you still in the chat? Show the NXT belt off. Okay, don't mind if I do. NXT belt is horrible. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. To me, it is fire. Woo, woo, woo. You're just jealous because you ain't got one. That's why you're saying it's horrible. That belt is dope. What is wrong with your eyesight? Lark Vanderpool, V5D. Talking about it's horrible. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. To me, fire. But anyway, whoever it was that was asking me to open the Money in the Bank briefcase. Anybody want to guess what's in here first of all before I open it? Some of y'all already know what's in here. Yeah, 600 is crazy for a belt, but there's some that's double that price without an autograph. A contract? Wrong. Try again. NXT belt is lit. I agree. Contrary to what that Lark character has to say. See, a lot of people are saying the NXT belt is lit, whereas you're the only person in the chat saying it's not. This is not JBL's hat, even though it looks like it is. That's your opinion, Larkin. You're entitled to it, no matter how wrong it is. Who's the female in the top left photo in the cream jacket? That is B-Fab, her fine self. That's who that specimen is. Might not enjoy the NXT brand, but the belt is fire. A surprise. Yeah, it is a surprise in here. That's right. Memorabilia. Yeah, memorabilia is in here, so you're halfway right, Andrew. Autographed R-Truth 8x12. Nope. Right. And your opinion is wrong to me, Lark. Got the Winged Eagle title and WWE logo. And fun fact about the briefcase before I open it. Whenever I travel, like at the end of this month when I go to WrestleCade, I'll put this big W belt in here to carry it to and from the hotel when I'm traveling. But now the moment of truth. What's in the briefcase? I'm about to open it. Inside, John Cena gear. The hat from WrestleMania and the wrap. The rally towel from Mania and the wristbands. All in the plastic, original plastic. The John Cena Last Time Is Now Vegas edition. The Last Real Champ 17 time. That shirt is in. All John Cena apparel essentially is what I'm trying to get at. And then some wristbands. Those are wristbands. Unopened. Rally towels. That's what's in the Money in the Bank briefcase. A whole lot of John Cena merchandise. Still in the original wrapping. Until I travel somewhere, then I take it out and put that belt in there. And then I'm walking through the hotel lobby with the Money in the Bank briefcase in my hand. Acknowledged every 5 feet. It never gets old. Thanks for the compliment, Tommy. Appreciate it. You got a Shane O'Mac hat. That's crazy. I get that you're old school, Art, but that don't mean... Never mind. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. It's not worth my energy or my effort. Loving the seat behind me. Thank you. I got that from when I went to Monday Night Raw in Charlotte earlier this year. Yeah, I'll show that off too. Why not? Meanwhile, it's Tyra May Steele versus Kalani Jordan one-on-one with Vicky D. Erica's fine self as the ref. You talking about that chair right there that came from Charlotte when I went to Monday Night Raw? Fire! I ain't never got to take the chair home with me until that day. That was a first. Who won? Oh, Kalani Jordan just beat her. Wow, she beat Tyra May Steele? No way. Have I watched what yet? Oh, I haven't watched your video yet. I've been interacting with the live chat, Harrison. What up, April Denise? How you doing? Glad to see you back. See this from your home state. You're from Boston? Okay. Wicked merch. Thanks for the compliment. Loving to see mine. I wanted to get it so much. What, the Money in the Bank? Wait. We used to have a $1 million man hat. Wow, I didn't know they had a hat. I knew they had a $1 million belt. I've always wanted that $ belt. And now Santino's on the big screen talking to Kalani after the match. What up, Lil John? Westside boy, how you doing? Hope your tryouts went well. Appreciate the compliment, Unc.
TNA general manager. However, I am the TNA.
North Carolina is Ric Flair territory. That's right. This is the breeding ground for wrestling. Back when there were territories, wrestling got its roots here in North Carolina. That's why it burned me up that they'll go to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania before bringing it to North Carolina. Even though people laughed at me and had rude things to say to my comment about that, I still think they should have brought it to North Carolina. In a perfect world, they would have brought WrestleMania in every single state one good time first before going to Saudi Arabia for it. Bring it to Maine one time. All these, not to this place, same, not to New York again, not to Florida and California again, not to Texas again, but let every other state host WrestleMania one good time first, then think about going to another country. That's just my opinion, though. Exactly. Bring it to Raleigh. Bring it to Charlotte, where the Panthers play. They got enough room in the Panthers arena for them to play. You know what I'm saying? They got enough room in Charlotte at that stadium that the Panthers play at to host WrestleMania. Oh, my phone about to die, y'all. I gotta do something. I gotta make a move. Welcome back, April Denise. Yeah, give all 50 states a chance to host it, and every fan in the United States a chance to go before going to another country, especially Saudi Arabia. They're only going there because they're getting paid $500 million to do it. $500 million as in boy, billion. We'll make that here in the United States. I'm not wearing Snitsky's reading glasses. Are you wearing my boot up your butt? April Denise, get them. Lark, drop it. You don't like the NXT belt? I do. Moving forward, we agree to disagree. Thanks for complimenting my wrestling room, Jassy. And I'm 43 years old, for the record, by the way. How you doing? Say his name in here appears. Where Joe Hendry at? And I'll definitely let you know when I do, Harrison. Meanwhile, we're about to have Javon Evans versus Saquon Shugars. Is that his name? After the break. They had New Era hats before they changed the Fanatics. I remember those hats. I got one over there. It's a Stone Cold New Era hat. Change it to where it's public. Remember, as soon as you post a video, YouTube by default puts it as a private video. You have to change the setting on it to be public. What's the one piece of merch that means the most to me? This Ron Killings action figure, bro. That right there that I just got Saturday. And I got John Cena's autograph twice, and this still means more to me than that.
With expert support, quality products, and on-time delivery, 4imprint makes sure your brand shows up strong. 4imprint.com. 4imprint for certain. The finest luxury fragrances are now exclusively
New England, long as it's in the United States and they haven't hosted WrestleMania yet, bring it there first. Give every other state a shot at it first. The whole Netflix move sucks. The ESPN move is full of. I agree. I agree with that as well. I agree with that, but Saudi probably offered them crazy money. I just said how much they offered them. They offered them more than $500 million. They probably offered them like $250 million. That's $750 million they probably gave WWE to bring the WrestleMania there. They sold out. Triple H and WWE as a whole sold out. And you saw in that press conference for WrestleMania 46 or whatever it is, the people that would like Liv Morgan, CM Punk, all them on stage, they just had the look on their face like they were not happy about it. Because they're not happy about it either. Because y'all remember when they first went to Saudi Arabia for a WWE show, for Crown Jewel or whatever, they held them hostage. Vince McMahon, Brock Lesnar, all them got on their private plane and left, and all the other wrestlers were stuck there, couldn't come back to the United States because the Saudi Arabians held them hostage. Me personally, I wouldn't want to go back there either if I'm going to be potentially held hostage. Anyway, Gillette Stadium would be perfect for WrestleMania. I feel like they've hosted it before, though. You're eating a whole watermelon. A whole watermelon? What? That's a lot. Exactly. Hard to turn down that much money. Money talk, BS walks. That's why they're going to Saudi Arabia. I know I don't act like it, and I take pride in not acting my age. That's why I look so young. Thank you very much. How you doing? Your dad said it would be just too cold. And I agree. Liv Morgan is hot. I'll show that comment all day long. I think they added the rubies when Goldberg won the title. It's actually okay. Yeah. I think they didn't have the rubies when Ric Flair had it back in the day. I thought they had those rubies the whole time. I'm gonna have to look back and do my history on that. You're between 50 and 52, and that means you're 51 years old, sir. At least there's some older people and not kids watching me for a change. Very immature, and that's your opinion. It don't matter what you think. Your opinion is irrelevant in my book, Lark. You got one more rude. It ain't even rude. You got one more questionable comment like that. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and delete you. I ain't even got time for your. Bye, Felicia. I remember he was K Quick. Yep, R-Truth was K Quick back in the day. WrestleMania ever going anywhere other than Saudi Arabia or Vegas from now on? Yeah, because of TKO. You gotta thank them for that. Don't get me wrong, like Jake Uso character, but he can't. Do y'all think I'm immature? That should be my poll of the night. If I could put a poll up, that's gonna be the question. Start a poll. Do you think? All right, give me your honest opinion. I'm just responding to the questionable comments. All right, here's your poll of the night. Can y'all see that? I wanted to not cover my face if I can. Do y'all see that? Can you answer? If you can't, I can't see no votes. But seriously, yes or no? So one or two options on that question. In the country that women can't show skin, that's Saudi Arabia, bro. That's the country that you're talking about. Exactly. Tell him to drop it. That's why I had to drop him out of my YouTube chat. Yeah, you can call it what it is. I almost want to show that comment, Tommy, because you're not wrong at all. So, they've done it in Boston at TD Garden, but it wasn't live. Who has the best finisher in wrestling? That's a tough one, too. Exactly. I'm being me. Unapologetically and genuinely me. So if it is an immature vibe coming from me to the haters, it is what it is. I'm going to end the poll because I'm tired of it being on my face. It's what keeps me looking young. Acting young, having a good spirit, being lighthearted. That's what keeps me looking younger than my real age. That's why I don't look like. That's what keeps R-Truth looking young for his age. You like how I said that by Felicia? Exactly, bro. You get the reference. A lot of the stuff I say or mannerisms I do are from TV shows or movies or songs. Oh yeah, back to your best finisher question though. Best finisher, I want to say pedigree or stunner because it's so over the top. You got the salute and then the drop. I've been to Gillette Stadium twice, and it would be great if they have a Pat fan store. That would be perfect for a WWE fan shop. I remember the time before the rubies actually fire. The longer I look at it, I might have to look that up. If I ever see the big gold belt in '86 from Jim Crockett, wow. You don't see me acting immature. Is that what that comment is, Thomas? I appreciate it because I don't think I am either. I'm just reacting and responding as I see fit. Will Pikachu and Charmander. Let me tell you about a man whose finisher was described as a Stone Cold Stunner. I just said that. Stunner. It makes everybody say, ooh. And then the way they sell it, think he done broke their neck. Breaker's heart punch. Wait, huh? Cleveland Live, Ernie Ladd. Okay. Haven't heard Ernie Ladd's name in a minute. How old am I? Chad Fagley. I am 43 years old. How old are you? Is the question. Ox Baker was before my time. I don't even know that name. CM Punk's finisher is out cold. Wow. Yeah, to go to sleep is crazy. Scott Hall and Rock were the sellers of the stunner. Yeah, Scott Hall, The Rock, and Vince McMahon, the way he would take it, bro. Young OG, Young OG, Young OG. I ain't even calling the matches tonight. I am a little bit, but not like I normally do. Really? Wow. You 65 and still wrestle 3 nights a week. That's impressive. You're in good shape. Yes, I'm watching NXT Top. How hard is this match? Who is going to win? John Cena or Stone Cold? Steve Austin. Are we talking about now or back in the day? Baker started getting a ride, getting heat. Already led Cleveland spamming his finisher. It's on YouTube. I got to look that up. Johnny Ace did the Ace Crusher before Stone Cold. I can believe that. Yes, I watched Dynamite Rajan. I don't like it as much as WWE, but I watch it. The only reason I watch Dynamite is the same thing I told Toni Storm when I met her at WrestleCon earlier this year. I watch it because of her and her promos because she has me laughing and they're funny and she's so cute. And when I told her that, she's like, really? We're that bad, huh? And I was like, no, it's not that. I like you and other people like Hurt Syndicate and, you know, Jericho, but you're the main reason why I tune in. Mercedes Moné. Love Mercedes Moné. Who's going to be in the Cena tournament from NXT? Obafemi, maybe? Because we haven't seen him in a while, ever since he lost the title to Ricky Saints. Do I think Joe Hendry is in the tournament? Yes, I do. Is Johnny Ace related to Road Warrior Animal? Maybe. You never know. Wouldn't AEW and WWE collaboration ever happen? I doubt it, unless it's a situation like what happened with WCW where they get bought out by WWE. That's about the only way I can see that happening. Demolition or Road Warriors? That's a tough one. Yeah, I gotta go Road Warriors too. Demolition was dope though, and the theme song was fire. But I gotta go Road Warriors just because of the spiked shoulder pads. That always stuck out to me. That and the war paint. I know Demolition had war paint too, but the spiked shoulder pads to go with it. As a kid, I was like, what? Are they gonna go out there and tackle somebody with them? Yeah, Doomsday Device was brutal. By building a better future for post 9/11 veterans, service members, and their families. They've given us their best. Join us in supporting them through the next 250 years of strength and resilience. Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA250.
When 3 great brands get together, big things happen. Like my new Shaq Lazy Boy recliner from rooms to go. Comfortable for me, downright roomy for him. Not 6'5". Exactly. That's why Rooms to Go has dozens of Lazy Boy recliners in all shapes and sizes.
Perfect for everybody.
Even me. So if you want big comfort without a big price tag, there's just one place to get your perfect recliner. My friends at Rooms to Go. Tell them Shaq sent you.
Tatum and Atkinson is proud to present the Friday Night Rivals Tatum and Atkinson Scholar Athlete of the Week. From Cleveland High School, Porter Embler. Porter is a swim team regional competitor, is a member of football, tennis, and track and field, and carries a 4.46 GPA.
Congratulations to our Tatum and Atkinson Scholar Athlete of the Week.
This All-Star is now entered for a $5,000 scholarship at the end of the season.
I moved from Dallas to Los Angeles, all by myself. The order of things I wanted to set up was internet, water, then power. I needed to take a shower, but like I really did need the internet for work and like to watch my shows. It's like kind of a crazy thing.
436 subscribers. Nice. I'm getting there, closer to 500. Even if it's requiring me getting hated on, I'm getting closer every stream.
To see how much you can save, visit Spectrum.com.
Keep on hitting that subscribe button, y'all.
Law and Order Toronto Criminal Intent. New episode this Wednesday at 8/7 Central on the
Back to the show. Let's go. And it's still that Saquon Shugars versus Javon Evans match happening.
Finally able to break away, and Shugars fell right into the cover. And near fall.
Thanks for subbing. I appreciate you, Good look. And I do go to indie shows, actually, Chad. I go to DCW, Dominant Championship Wrestling. I also go to FWE, which is Fortified Wrestling Entertainment. And then there's this local place called NBW, Newborn Wrestling. That's how I met Amanda Kiss, who is fine, mighty fine. If she ever watches my stream, I need her to know. I think she's a mighty fine looking woman. I think she already gets the impression. All right, Tommy, thank you again for being so cool, bro. I hope to see you again soon. Hope you have a great night. NXT ain't on in Detroit. Well, that sucks. CW22 app. I don't know if it's an app where you can watch it online like that. Maybe it's on I don't know how to watch it in Detroit. I wish I knew what to tell you. What else? Jericho returning at the Rumble. I hope before then, so he's wrestling John Cena one last time. Or Ojo Hendry. That'd be cool if Jericho's in the tournament. The last time is now tournament. That'd be sick.
Dark state. Disrespect right there. And I don't think Javon Evans is going to have any of it. You see the eyes of Javon? You see that right here?
What else? I like the Acolytes entrance theme before they became the APA. I vaguely remember the Acolytes theme song. Black Iron Man entrance. I remember that. That's a good song. Black Sabbath, Iron Man. I like that song. Who has a better signature, Rey Mysterio with the 619 or John Cena with the 5-knuckle shuffle? Five-knuckle shuffle. Do you know that Chelsea Green and Ethan Page won the AAA Tag Team title at AAA Dawn of the Day on November the 3rd? Yes, I found that out earlier tonight. Ryan, how you doing? Yeah, I found that out when I was prepping my video to go live tonight, because I looked at the email from WWE and they told me it's going to be a celebration from them tonight on NXT. That might have already happened while I was talking to y'all in the chat. You work for 5 independent companies? Wow. Thanks for subbing, Pikachu and Charmander. Appreciate you. Thank you, Chad, for telling me to stay on your heart and compliment me on doing an awesome thing. I appreciate that. Aren't you tired? Those titles are heavy. The one around my waist is the heaviest. This one weighs like 7 pounds or so. These are very light. Like these aren't, but like maybe 2 pounds, 2 or 3 pounds. But no, I never get tired of it. And I like wearing them now. So when I go to a live event like later this month, when I'm sitting in the crowd with all 3 of them, I'm more used to wearing them. I'm like able to, have them on my person because I'm used to it. You had a Ron Simmons action figure? I never had that one. In purple sweats and a white headband. Nice. Wow, Dark State getting involved in the match. And blatantly in front of the ref. The ref's losing control of the match. He need to leave. He need to make these guys leave ringside. Eject them, ref. It's like 5-on-1 on Javon. He's trying to dodge people left and right now. I appreciate you hanging out with me, Pikachu, Charmander. Oh, off the top rope, Javon Evans with a huge flying move. Got the win. In spite of the Dark State attacking them 4-on-1. The hometown hero, another hometown hero of mine, Javon Evans, because he's from Greenville, North Carolina, which is, I don't know, but an hour and 45 minutes from me. So that's why I like Javon Evans, because he's from my hometown. Home state, I should say. That's why I like R-Truth, because he's from Charlotte. Hardy Boys, Cameron. Lita, Sanford. I think she's from Sanford. Would I put Vince in my Mount Rushmore? Heck no, I would not. Is Ricky Hart holding the current NXT championship? Yes, he is. Oh, next week, Speed Championship on the line. Ludwig Kaiser dressed up as El Grande Americano versus Jasper Troy. I hope Jasper Troy takes that championship from him. But he's going to have his work cut out because of the other masked individuals involved in the match. You know they're going to do something. Wow, and Blake Monroe. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. My wife. Blake Monroe. Her fine self. My wife. Talking to Ava. The new Women's North American Champion.
She wants her rematch, and I think she deserves it. Bless her. I don't think she's physically capable. You know, her knee can't really hold her up. Right? I mean, look, I have my concerns, but she's confident, and if medical clears her, then she's going to give it a go. And, you know, she never lost that title, right? Yes, Ava. I'm well aware. I just hope she knows what she's doing.
Her ringtone is her theme song. That's awesome.
Nosy girl. No. Well, I've got to go. My better half is asking for an exclusive interview next week.
Her better half? Who, me? Who's her better half? Well, we get to find out next week who Blake Monroe's better half is. I wish it was me. And now we got Chelsea Green and Ethan Page walking around with those new belts you were talking about. The AAA Mixed Tag Team Championships. About to go to the ring with them. No worries, Harrison. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I'll holler at you next time, my friend.
NXT Gold Rush. For the first time ever, championships from NXT, TNA, AAA, and Evolve are defended.
I'm a WWE fan too, Jose Lopez. How you doing?
Special event, November 18th and November 25th, only on the CW.
I like mine too. Mine is a earlier version of the NXT belt. Like, this was back when Braun Breaker had it. Carmelo Hayes had the championship back then. This was when they had the tie-dye look with NXT. This was in between the modernized belts. You know what I'm saying? You think this was a lot better? I agree. That's why I bought it. And I had my choice of either this one or the one with this black and gold at the time. But I chose this one. Because, again, it stands out more. I'm an only child, so I kind of crave attention sometimes. Quite a lot of the time, actually. Have I watched it? WWE Netflix series. What do I think? Oh, you talking about... what's the name? I know the name of it. It's on tip of my tongue. I'm sleep deprived, so I can't call it. But yes, I've seen every episode of that Netflix series, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. Unreal, ain't that the name of it? Yeah, I saw every episode of Unreal. I hope they have a new season soon. Your crush is Bailey. I agree. Bailey's fine. Fine. I met her in... Matter of fact, where's it at? You talk about Bailey? You talk about this fine specimen of a woman right there. I met her in Atlanta last year at Bad Blood when I went to the PLE. And she is really fine. Let me zoom in a little bit more on that. And she was so nice. She was so fine. She was looking good that day.
life-changing
Hey, we want some Bailey. Hey, we want some Bailey. Her fine self. Yes, April Denise, I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. I still got another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to log off.
This is a story about the one.
You want me to sing the troll song again for you one more time?
Getting it done right is a craft. It takes experience.
You have a No Way Jose shirt. I almost forgot about No Way Jose. Yo, thanks for taking me down that ride to memory lane.
For the one, working hard.
Am I glad Punk won the title? Yes, I am. WWE Crush had to be Trish Stratus back in the day. I agree. She was really cute back then, too.
For the ones who get it done.
All right, April Denise. What? Who said no? You don't want me to sing the troll song? Pikachu Charmander? I like that song. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They're coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. Why they stubborn for? They need to go somewhere. Every one of them run their mouth, don't get banned. Be cooler, you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. They need to get lost under a bridge somewhere. Acting like some children, put them in timeout or something. Always run their mouth and stay mad jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. And that's the bottom line. Because 3 Belt Trace said so. You, April Denise, have you heard my other song parodies on my YouTube? Here, I'm gonna share the link to that. It's a playlist with all my song parodies. You should listen to the other songs, Prep or April. I'm gonna share it in the chat right now. There's 3. I gotta put Troll Song up there soon. Here's the link, April Denise. If you get time, you should check it out. Share, copy, paste, sent. That's the link to all my song parodies. It's the Cody Rhodes song parody. I got one to the Batista theme song, and there's one, never shoulda gave them coffee. They don't appreciate nothing. That's my favorite, probably because it's about my time working at that punk Starbucks job before they fired me. That was about my everyday life at Starbucks. Shannon, what up? How you doing? Welcome in, bro. Rosebuds. Axl Rose, yes. Or Adam Rose. Yeah, I remember him. The Rosebuds. Dude. You bringing me back to memory lane a lot, y'all. People out there forgot about. If money wasn't a thing, what would your dream piece of merch be? Wow, Unc. If money wasn't a problem, what would my dream merch be? Okay, this is probably going to be a weird answer. But hear me out. Let me take on this ride real quick. Just imagine. If money wasn't a thing and I had the room, instead of the bed I got right now, I'd want maybe not a 20 by 20, but a wrestling ring bed with the 4 posts, the ring ropes, everything. Turnbuckles and all, apron and all. Maybe just some steel steps to walk up it. I want that as my bed. That's the merch I would want. I know that's random, but you asked, and I answered. All right, April Denise, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your support. And I'm glad everything's working out with that situation you got going on. How is my favorite WWE bloodline, man? How is you favorite WWE bloodline, man? I assume you're asking me. I'm good, brother. If that's what you're asking, I can't complain. All is well. What if Batista is Cena's last opponent? That'll be an interesting opponent then. And he's secretly been training and getting jacked. Batista, he's already jacked. He don't have to train. He's already like that.
Ethan, I totally understand you because
And that would be fire if it was Batista and Cena one more time. But I like the idea of it being somebody like John Cena was when Kurt Angle, back in the day when John Cena debuted with the Ruthless Aggression promo. I like the idea of it being somebody like that and John Cena put them over before he leaves. Because, yeah, I remember, Kurt Angle beat John Cena that night in his debut. So that means John Cena would beat whoever that is in their debut.
Iconic duo in wrestling history that has potential to take over the entire
Isaiah, what do you mean? How is you WWE Bloodline Man? What do you mean?
I didn't think so.
I just answered the question. If you're asking how am I, I'm good. All is well. I can't complain. How are you? YouTube viewer named Isaiah 4K3M. How are you? Ethan Page's title looks trash. I agree. I wish somebody would take that belt from him. I don't like Ethan Page. He's another one of those I don't care for. There's somebody with the big gold belt in the crowd. You see that? Yes, Canadian flag on it. I like the original North American Championship, the one that Carmelo Hayes had. You're still mad that the streak got broken. Which streak? Undertaker's? Look, Joe Hendry's in the cake, y'all. I already know Joe Hendry's in the cake. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Say his name. Say his name.
You know what? Just say his name, and we'll deal with it. I think that's a good idea. You should say it.
This is gonna be awesome. He's gonna jump out. Yeah, he's gonna jump out that cake. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. He's coming out the entrance ramp. Love in London and Paris, Tokyo, America, Scotland, and Canada. My guy.
The straightforward approach is best, but Ethan and Chelsea, you took my advice the wrong way. You got so caught up in your own egos that you forgot what real talent is. Okay, Joe, that's enough.
I used to not like Joe Hendry. When I first learned about him and heard about him, I did not like him at all, man. But then he started growing on me, and then I met him at TNA last year, and I was like, you know what? I like Joe Hendry. I believe.
At the AAA mixed tag team title.
Joe, buddy, I don't know how.
Wait, what's your thought? And his theme is over, Jamie. That theme is fire. Talk about fan participation, crowd interaction.
You, my friend, need a partner.
I need a partner, so maybe someone who could do the spin.
I do the spin every time I jump on my camera now. That's how I start my streams. It's a hybrid between Ricky Saints and Joe Hendry. If you rewind this video back to the beginning, can't you do a dual live stream? I don't know. I'm still learning. I've only been doing this for 8 months. I don't know how to do a dual live stream if that's a thing. Have you met anyone who disappointed you or wasn't very nice? Hurricane, a.k.a. Shane Helms. I call him the light wind or a tropical depression because he was so mean to me back then. I believe Thea Hale. Oh, Thea Hale was in the cake. They edited the Joe Hendry song to be Thea Hale. And then Joe Hendry in the ring taking the fight to Ethan Page now. So it's going to be Thea Hale and Joe Hendry versus Chelsea Green and Ethan Page for the AAA Mixed Tag Team Championship at some point. Yeah, the light wind. Hell, it's better than what FaZe calls him. FaZe calls him the exhale. I call him the light wind. Or a dust devil, one of those things that form in the middle of a baseball field and then go away after 2 seconds. That's Shane Helms. Because he was so mean to me 25 years ago. So, After the show goes off there, I might explain that whole situation since you're new to the channel. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, he's so prestigious. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. And then a recap of next Tuesday, Jasper Troy, Americano, Speed Championship. Tatum Paxley live on NXT next Tuesday. And then last man standing match, Ricky Saints, Trick Williams, NXT Championship on the line. All that's next week on NXT. And Thea Hale and Joe Hendry doing the turnaround at the same time. The spin. Nice. Thanks for subscribing, Vernon. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. And that's how we're going off the air. Waving hands from side to side. All right. So, what had happened was, at the time I worked at this seafood restaurant, I was a kitchen manager. Okay, I'm back there doing my thing, cooking food, prepping, whatever. One of the waiters or waitresses came back there and said, oh man, Trey, you like wrestling a lot, right? There's this guy out here with green hair. I think he's a wrestler. I was like, oh wow, the Hurricane's here right now. So I went out there. I went to his table. I was like, yo man, I'm a big fan. I just want to come out here and say hey, and I really like what you do. Can't you see I'm trying to eat? All he had at his table was some hush puppies and a tea. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I apologize. And I went back to doing my job. So because he reacted to me that way 25 years ago, I do not like him to this day. That's why he can't wrestle no more. That's why his career is buried. That's why he can't do nothing but do creative and can't even do that well. Ooh. I could see if he had like a burger or, a steak on the table or something like that. But and I might have been wrong for encroaching his personal space. But he could have reacted to me a different way. Like, hey man, now's not a right good time, or come back when I get ready to go, or anything. He couldn't. He should have reacted like way he did. Can't you see I'm trying to eat? Like, dude, he lucky I ain't go out there and take his steak and drop it on the floor and kick it across the hallway. But anyway, that's why I don't like the light wind, and I hope he sees this video, jerk. But all these people I met in the past year have been sweet, especially R-Truth this past Saturday. That makes up for that bad experience 10,000 times over, yo. Anyway, that's the story of why. And that was to answer your question. Have I met anyone who disappointed me or wasn't very nice? That's the answer to that question and the explanation behind it. I'll let you know, Harrison, if that's an option and if we can do that. You used to watch WWE? I still do, bro. On the regular. 4, 5, sometimes 7 days a week. I miss WWE Network. You get all the PLEs free and you can watch all like Legends House, Countdown, Camp WWE. I miss that. I was hoping that would be what Netflix deal was about, but it ain't. And now you still gotta have Peacock to watch certain shows and all the stuff like that's on there. It's mess. TKO has messed up WWE lately. You miss when WWE cared about putting out a great product and kept on the edge of your seat every Monday and Thursday. Yeah, that kind of ties into what I was just saying about how they had the network, the whole 24 hours worth of WWE shows. I love that. No matter what time of day or night you turn that WWE network on, it was something wrestling related. Whether it was a vintage match from the 80s or a network exclusive about tag teams. How long have I been a wrestling fan? For 41 years and counting. Plus, 41 plus years. Because I might have been 1.5 years old when I started watching it. But I always say I was 2 years old when I started. All right, Pikachu Charmander, thanks again for being so cool. I'll talk to you again soon. You met Undertaker and Roman Reigns? Nice. Yeah, what a disappointment of us assuming Netflix deal was going to be the same as the WWE Network. And then it was like $10 a month. Now you pay $30 a month for it. And the same thing we had for $10 a month back then. You remember, tried to talk to Tito Santana at a convention, not even getting an autograph or anything. He just walked away from me for no reason. How rude. Yeah, see, some of them are jerks in real life, and Light Wind is one of them. Just like seems like Tito Santana was another one. I feel like The Miz would be a jerk in real life. I feel like Logan Paul would be an asshole in real life. Whereas R-Truth, John Cena, even Roman Reigns, I feel like those guys would be really sweet in real life. They'd be nice, grounded, good-hearted people. Jey Uso versus John Cena, I mean, that hasn't happened before. He's only got, 3 appearances left, one of which is this coming Monday in Boston, his last time in Boston. It's not in a match, that's just an appearance. So he's only got like maybe one match left, and that's whoever wins the tournament. Your wrestler may return from a long pause, and we record a new podcast over 3 hours. Wow. I think how to shorten that nonsense for subscribers to 1 hour in the future. 3 hours is a long time. I've done it. I've done 3-hour podcasts while playing a video game. Or in here while watching the PLE. Oh, that's why CM Punk won't be Jay, so he can face John Cena one last time. I mean, you never know. Anything can happen in WWE. What's your question, Vernon? I'm about to get off here soon, by the way. Give me a little bit of food. I might jump on the video game. I need to. I might give y'all one match up there. That's what I'm trying to do. At least one good fisticuffs to end the night. Wow. I have WWE 2K24 and can't beat Kurt versus Eddie. I remember 2K24. Are you talking about in the showcase mode? Brian Armstrong says no Cena has 4: Boston, New York, Survivor Series, and Saturday Night's main event. Okay, I was one off. I knew it wasn't many though. I bet you can't do CM Punk versus Jey Uso in the game. I can do that if I wanted to, Lisa. My advice to you on that 2K24 where you can't beat Kurt and Eddie, put the game on easy. There's no shame in the game. If that's what it takes. I don't know what setting you got it on, what difficulty level, but sometimes in order to accomplish things in WWE 2K anything, I have to put the game on easy. Also, maybe look up. My go-to reference is, what system are you playing on? First of all, is it PlayStation or Xbox? You have it on Sim. But if you're playing or watching something, we just talking without cams. Who will listen to that? Oh, wow. Yeah, I get what you're saying now, Shannon. PS5? Well, in that case, I'm going to tell you the same reference I use on my PS5 when I get stuck on stuff. IGN.com. That's like a gaming magazine, I believe, but they also have like walkthroughs and tutorials where they tell you how to accomplish things that you're stuck on. Try IGN.com, and also another reference I use, which ain't gonna help you with that, but it might help you get some trophies, is TrueTrophies.com. Those are my two. But IGN.com might be able to tell you how to beat that Eddie Guerrero Kurt Angle match. You might have to do some digging and some research and some typing in what game it is, what console it is, what particular thing you're trying to do. But and if that doesn't work, I would look it up on like Google or Bing, because it's been so long. I couldn't tell you. I know I beat the showcase 100% last year, but I can't tell you how I beat that exact match. Jamesy, no, you're right. This ain't no Tyler Perry, and I am not no Madea. I don't like Tyler Perry or his movies, and you're getting banned. Too late. No need to recheck your message. You're getting booted. It ain't got nothing to do with wrestling, and I took that the wrong way. I think you like John Cena because I could see all the John Cena stuff you're wearing. Yeah, John Cena sucks. Agree to disagree. John Cena is the GOAT. I hope that works out for you. Next time you jump in live chat, let me know if that works out. IGN.com, though. What you trying to say, Brandon Cash? You 5X, let wrestling for the belts. Or you want to wrestle for the belts? You don't want the smoke or the fire that comes with it. I can't see anyone sitting there. It's just a floating belt and a hat. See, I caught that. See that? I understood what you said. Hey, I like this. I like your name. Hey, I like that. I stopped to create content for a time because I can't find my theme. I don't want to steal someone's ideas. I can just copy that. Then do like I did, Shannon. Watch like 3, 4, 5 different people's YouTube channels. Take a little bit of elements from each one. Make your own thing and add your element to it. That's what I did. Like I've watched other people and how they do their thing about wrestling podcasts, watch alongs and everything else. I took a little bit of this person's stuff, twisted it, made it my own. Took a little bit of this one, changed it up, made it my own. Like I'm a little bit of 5 different podcasts built into one. I ain't ashamed to admit that either, because I didn't know where to start. When I first started this in March of this year, 8 months ago, I had no idea how I was going to do this or how I was going to look. And it's evolved a lot since then. So whatever your content or topic is, look up other people and how they're presenting it, what elements they might have, what segments they might have. Try to do it similar but different with your own je ne sais quoi, and then run with it. Have you ever played Wrestling Empire? It's a funny game. I've never heard of that game, Top. Would you like to add me on PS5? Yeah, Vernon, definitely. I'm gonna have to write it down or something. What's your name? Or I can give you mine. I'm Tremaine P. This is my name on PS Network. Vernon. I just typed it in the chat. If you wanted to add me, it'd probably be easier that way. That's why John Cena lost a Ross to Brock. What? Bro, go on somewhere, Lisa. Quit with that. NASCAR 1824. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. I'll add you when I get up there tonight. Or I'll try to. Now, finicky that can be sometimes. My goal is to become a wrestler. No, my goal is to be an interviewer. I want to be like Jackie Redmond or Kathy Kelly, interviewing wrestlers before and after the match, traveling the world, going to the different arenas, seeing the sights, going behind the scenes in the locker rooms, meeting and greeting every single wrestler that I can. That's my goal, not to be a wrestler, because I'm not built for that. I'm only 5'7", 150 pounds soaking wet in boots. So I'm not built for that. Like, plus, I don't like getting hurt. I don't like getting injured. I don't like having surgery. So that life is not for me. But I want to be involved in the business somehow, whether it's a commentator or an interviewer or a podcaster. John Cena may retire on December 13th, but John Cena should appear and compete in WWE in 2026 before disappearing for good. Cena in a mask like Hogan or Mr. America, I'm just saying. But John Cena said explicitly that he's not going to be a part of WWE in no capacity at all after this year. Not a coach, not a mentor, not like you're saying as a masked individual, nothing. So, not even a commentator. But we'll see. Never say never. Only time will tell. 12 Rounds is a really good movie, by the way. I like Peacemaker, too. That's a good show. I got to finish catching up on that, actually. No, wait, I did catch up on it. I hate the cliffhanger they left us with at the end of season 2. If there's even a season 3. Yeah, add me on PS Network. I'm always in the live chat. I don't know how that would play out because I'm live chatting to myself while I'm on camera streaming on YouTube. If I'm in a party with y'all, your voices will come through on my YouTube chat. So I've never done that before. If that happens, I hope John Cena does not retire. I disagree with everything you've been saying tonight, Lisa Sanchez, 4978. We agree to disagree on everything you're saying tonight. Just like earlier when it was somebody else saying the opposite of how I feel. Cena versus Oba thoughts? Wow. I just want Cena to win. That's my thoughts on that. I don't want him to go out with a loss. I want him to go out with a win. I just want to do like you. Luckily, in Ukrainian YouTube, nobody do that. But for that, I need to something change in my life. I can't do that right now, so I'm just learning before the time comes. Yeah, absorb the knowledge as much as you can, Shannon. Do your research, like I'm saying. Like, watch other people, see how they do it. Take away from it whatever you can. Bend it, twist it to your own creation, like I did. That's the best advice I can give you. Do I like Cody Rhodes? Yes, I like Cody Rhodes. I used to not like him when he was beefing with Roman Reigns, though. You want to be like Byron Saxton? Exactly, Ryan. See, Ryan gets me. I want to be the next Byron Saxton. I can do that. Wearing a suit and tie, talking to the wrestlers. I like that. And then going from arena to different, getting to go to other countries and travel and go to different parts of the world that I've never gone to before. That is my dream job. Always has been. Well, at first it was to be in the IT part of WWE, setting up all the computer equipment at the different arenas. But I think I'd rather be an interviewer because I get to interact with the wrestlers more. Fast and the Furious movie, Cena, that was a good one. Wait, hold on, he ain't in no Fast and Furious. Was he? I don't think Cena was in the Fast and Furious. You gotta hope on the juice to be a wrestler. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not gonna be a wrestler if that's the case. I don't even like going to get shots at the doctor, yet alone give myself a shot. No, well, thank you. No worries, Shannon. I just hope that whatever you set your mind on happens. Anything positive that's gonna make a better life for you, I want nothing but the best for it to happen and for it to work out for you. Shadow. See, I knew it was a reason for me staying up here 18 minutes after the show ended. I got to see Shadow. What up, bro? How you doing? You work at a WWE warehouse? No way. Are you just saying that? Or are you serious? Get me a job, bro. Sean Pond, 156. You see my war room? I got a warehouse here in my house. Help hook a brother up. Help me make that connection. Build that bridge, getting me in the business like I've been trying to do this whole time. Oh, he was in Fast 10. I never got into the Fast and Furious movies. Yeah, I'm good with the roids. I'm not gonna. You see what they did to Eddie Guerrero, right? Died with a toothbrush in his mouth from, I feel like, steroid use. And I'm good, Shadow. Thanks for asking. So you work in the WWE warehouse, the officially real deal WWE warehouse in, what is it? Where is it at? Stamford, Connecticut, I assume. And they got 14,000 belts in the warehouse. How big is the warehouse? I bet that's a huge. That's probably as big as a mall. Did you know Peacemaker is a playable character in the video game Mortal Kombat 1? I did not know that. But I downloaded him as a DLC in WWE 2K25, that's for sure. No, I'm good. Oh, I knew it was in Connecticut, though. I knew it had to be near the headquarters. But my point still remains. Can I get a job with WWE? Please and thank you. Give me a referral or something. That's another reason why I've been doing this podcast, so I can network with all these people and meet the right person finally to get the opportunity I've been wanting. You can show me the warehouse and hook me up with some belts. How? I hope that doesn't cost money because that's something I don't have. That's why I'm working 3 jobs to still be broke. You look just like Kevin Holland in the Rampage Jackson interview. Search it up. No cap. Really? I look like Kevin Holland. Who's Kevin Holland? All right, Shadow. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll holler at you soon. I've never been told I like Kevin Holland. I've never heard that name before in my entire life. Oh, with the hat. It's only because of the hat I'm wearing. If I wasn't wearing the hat, I wouldn't look like him. If I was wearing my John Cena hat, I wouldn't look like that dude. You only say that because of the cowboy hat. And I only wore that because Kelly was asking me to do it early on the stream. I'm watching the video of Kevin Holland now. Now I see what you mean. And like I said, it's only because of the cowboy hat why I look like him. Do you still think I look like him even without it? I guess maybe a little. I see it. I've never been told that before, but wow. I'll take that as a compliment. They always say there's somebody out there that looks like you. You work there and give tours sometimes. Nice. Cena was in F9 as well. I didn't know that. Cowboy Cena. I'm weak with the little one on top of the big one. Really? I don't think that's gonna work too well. That just feels weird already off the top. I don't know about this, Shannon. I don't know how this is gonna play out. It's a John Cena cowboy hat. Okay. It looks like it was made that way almost. It almost looks like it's made like that. Keyword almost. And don't turn it to the back because it probably looks weird then. Yeah. It was really weird backwards. Yeehaw! Most expensive merchandise I've ever bought. A ticket to WrestleMania 41. If I had to take a wild guess, like the ticket to WrestleMania 41 was the most expensive one. I know, right? It looked really good, even though you were joking about it. I just curious to see what it looked like. But if you're talking about tangible, physical merchandise that I bought, I'm gonna say this NXT 2.0 belt was the most expensive thing. Yeah, Travis Scott belts in stock. Those were $1,200 new. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's too much to pay for one belt. I paid a lot more than that for my ticket to Mania, by the way, and I went both nights. Try double that. Double that. Double down like they do in Vegas. And then you're close to how much I paid just for the ticket to Mania. They ain't including the hotel, the airfare, the rental car, the merch I got while I was there, the food while I was there eating. That's just for the ticket to go to the Mania. And that's how much a ticket for one night for this coming up Mania is next year, I heard. $800 for a nosebleed. I know it's expensive. Those things add up. Did you see Tiffany Stratton lost her title to the Storm? Yep, I saw that at Saturday night's main event. Yeah, I got links on my YouTube channel to my view from WrestleMania 41. Here, I'll add that to the chat as well. I need more watch hours, so watch this content I'm sharing in the chat. I'm going to share the whole playlist from WrestleMania. This has got DDP signing my belt. It's got clips of while I was sitting at the seat watching the show. There's 16 videos in this playlist. And here you go. Coming in hot. There you go, A. Hey, then you'll see how close I was. Who was that wrestler that said everybody in the cheap seats and pointed in the nosebleeds? He was a heel. Who was that wrestler that said everybody? I don't know. Again, so much happened in 2 days. That sounds like a Miz move or a Logan Paul move, but I don't know who said that. Guys, I should have got off here 20-some minutes ago. So I'm about to go ahead and sign off. Appreciate y'all helping me have a good night in spite of the hate and trolls. And for the support. For the comments and everything y'all do. And with that being said, to my now 400 and wow, but before I do sign off, 36 likes on a live reaction video for me is a new personal best. I feel like I've never got that many likes on a video of me reacting to a show before tonight. So thank you for that. To my 450 subscribers, even the couple haters who only subscribe or jump in live chat so they can be rude, hateful, and say comments that are so inappropriate. I appreciate y'all. Trolls, thank you, trolls. I appreciate you. But those of you who are nice and kind to me, I like you a lot more than them. Like I said, 400 some videos. Like them, comment on them, share them with your friends even. And go to my YouTube profile where you'll find the links to my socials and follow me on everything that you're on. I'll be back on possibly tomorrow night for AEW Dynamite Live reactions. Maybe tonight for WWE 2K25. But until we meet again, God bless you all. Be good and be good at it. Peace.